Hello, welcome to The Modern Lady. I'm Deborah. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Please subscribe so you can get an update when I've got a new video to share. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for your continued support of this channel. I truly appreciate and adore every single one of you. Today's video is about how to gracefully deal with people that are constantly complaining. You probably know at least one person in your life that always has something negative to comment on or something negative to say. Those people are sometimes called negative Nancy's or Debbie Downers. Well, there is a way to gracefully deal with them and not always necessarily let their misery take over your thoughts and the way that you respond to them. So I'm going to share with you some advice on how to do that gracefully. So everyone always has something going on in their life, whether or not they share it, they're always dealing with different things, different situations and circumstances. So we never truly know what's going on or if something is really bothering or if someone's going through a difficult time. So the first way to gracefully deal with people that are constantly complaining is to offer a word of encouragement. If someone is constantly complaining, they may just be projecting out how they truly feel about their life or themselves or even a situation they're dealing with. So the best thing that you can do is to give them some sense of encouragement and just share a positive word. So for example, if one of your friends at work is complaining about their toddler being so bratty or acting a particular way, you could just offer, a sense of encouragement by sharing maybe a funny story about a toddler that is in your family or how your children went through the same exact phase but they grew out of it. But offering a sense of encouragement is a great way to gracefully deal with someone that's negatively complaining and just start changing the conversation to really shift it to a much more positive type of conversation. So even if people are complaining, you can still have something positive to share, and encouragement is definitely a way to do that. So when you're dealing with people that are complaining, unless they ask for advice, you should never solicit it. Unsolicited advice is never, or I should say, rarely appreciated. So if people are complaining around you, you shouldn't necessarily just give your advice on what they should do unless they ask for it. Because sometimes people just need to get something off their chest, and if complaining is the only way they know how to do that, then that's what they're going to do. So they may just want to get something off their chest and be heard and not necessarily have advice or have a conversation about what they should do. Sometimes people just want to rant, and although you may not necessarily want to hear the entire rant, it's good to just lend a listening ear instead of contributing to the rant. Just let them talk and let them get it out of their system. And it's actually quite an honor for someone to open up to you if they are dealing with a particular situation or problem, because they probably don't feel comfortable sharing that with everyone. So although it may be uncomfortable, inconvenient, or annoying for you, it's actually quite an honor that they respect you enough to open up and share how they're really feeling. So just sharing advice is definitely something to avoid doing unless they directly ask for it. My last tip for you as you're gracefully dealing with someone that is constantly complaining is to just change the subject. If someone has been talking about the same situation for a few minutes and you've just been listening, you can offer a word of encouragement but then change the subject to talk about something else, so that hopefully they won't continue to complain and start talking in a more positive light about a different subject. So it's a great way to start shifting the conversation from something negative to something more positive by just changing the subject to talk about something else altogether. If you enjoyed these tips, please give me a thumbs up and let me know. I would love to see that. And if you haven't yet joined the Modern Lady Society, you can learn more information about the free membership at the link in the description below. It's an online community of amazing women around the world, just providing support and encouragement to live every day with class and grace. Thank you for tuning into this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.